Good evening, AFC Bournemouth fans, and I emphasise the good because it's been a good day for AFC Bournemouth and the club's Premier League legacy can now start to begin. A tangible asset. The new training complex at Canford Magna has been approved. Well, it got approval before, but basically we put in some amendments to even enhance further our vision of creating a legacy for the future, and it's been approved unanimously. Great news. There are a few issues that were brought up, such as the height of the building that will house the indoor pitch and also artificial grass, that kind of stuff. But the good news is it's been approved. Now sometimes these kind of developments have to go to the Secretary of State for rubber stamping. However, it looks like we won't even have to do that, given that was all done before and these were just minor amendments. But the club will confirm that in the forthcoming days and weeks, I'm absolutely certain. Really good news. I went over to Canford Magna earlier on and I managed to get a little bit more information about the complex, because a lot of people, including myself and on the forums, have incorrectly assumed that AFC Bournemouth purchased the land for the whole golf club. Not the case. Therefore, any development work that you've seen either on my channel or other videos, of course in the newspaper there's been some pictures of diggers and stuff, etc. Whilst there has been some excavation work going on the AFC Bournemouth complex, including knocking down the old clubhouse where there's that massive mound of rubble, as you'll be able to see in a minute. Any work that you've seen outside the fences has actually nothing to do with AFC Bournemouth, so it's actually really important that that point is made clear. Anything in terms of inside the fencing, that's all Bournemouth's. It's still a sizable chunk of land, even though it's part of the golf course. It's absolutely huge. Really excited to see how it's going to develop, and it's great for the legacy of the club. It's going to be done in stages, I'm sure. It's not going to be done all at once and maybe over 2-3 years, but having all of the teams from the youth through to the under-18s, the under-21s and the first team all under one roof, it's going to be the pride of the South. It's bigger than Southampton's in terms of land size as well, so it can't be bad, eh? But it's so exciting. And also, once that obviously clears the land with the training ground, which is next to the Vitality Stadium at the moment, who knows? Maybe at some point we can think about a new Dean Court, a new stadium perhaps in Kings Park. Obviously that's into the future, but the first key ingredient was having approval for this, and that's been done today at the BCP Council meeting. So I'm chuffed to bits, and this is where it all begins in terms of our bricks and mortar Premier League era, and actually seeing something for the future where kids, teens, young adults can basically build their football career in some of the best state-of-the-art facilities that you'll find in the South. It's so exciting. As I say, I went down there early on. Nothing much has changed since my last visit. I went on the other side of the complex this time. Here's some footage from earlier. Great news though. So the complex is on the other side of the fencing there, just where you can see the bare sheep, and it's actually situated right next to Canford Magna Sang, which is a suitable alternative natural green space, and there's more to come from this as well. But as I pan round to the right, you'll actually be able to see in the background a big mound of earth, which is the old clubhouse, which has been demolished there. If we just go back, you'll be able to see it right there. Now you're probably thinking, Greenbelt land, how did this get approved? Well, this is special circumstances. Of course, one of the concerns that was raised, as I said, was the indoor pitch, the height of the building, but Councillor O'Neill pointed out the importance of valuing the Cherries' achievements for the areas of youth, and as a result it got put forward. And Neil Blake also had this to say. I am delighted that Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council has approved our amended plans for the training complex at Canford Magna. This is a development which will be state-of-the-art in its design and facilities, whilst remaining sympathetic to the greenbelt land it is situated on. It is a hugely important scheme, as it will help continue the club's progression at the highest level of football, which will in turn have a positive effect on the region as a whole. This is an incredibly exciting time for the club, both on and off the pitch. Now, stay tuned for the latest updates on Back of the Net. We'll try to keep you informed as best we can. So if you haven't done so already, just hit the subscribe button and we'll keep you informed.
Back of the Net! Back of the Net!